workshop. My name is Anne Marie and I love to make things with joy. If you like to make things with joy, then please come back and visit us every week. Please like, subscribe, and share. Now today is my hashtag Friday Sews, and it was a sewing group created by Jenny Weissner and moderated by Marie DeSouza, and they're a collective of creators, and they created this forum so that you could share what you were working on that week. As a former teacher, it's almost like that red folder you send home at the end of the week, showing all the work that someone is doing. And it's great for camaraderie as well as creativity as well as accountability. So I love participating in the Friday Sews. So very often there is a question to get the party going. And this time the question is, sweet 16, have you made anything for the special 16-year-old in your life now or in the past? Oh, I didn't read the in the past part. Hold on a minute. Okay, I was just about to give a big resounding no. I don't have any 16-year-olds right now. I have like a tad older, like 20-year-olds, and little bitty guys, 9, 10 months, year, newborn. I'm in that sweet spot, so I don't have any. But in the past, I sure did make sweet 16. Oh, I made costumes. I made prom dresses. I made birthday dresses. I made all kinds of things. It was so lovely to make. I did a lot of formal things for 16-year-olds because, you know, first of all, they don't want to wear anything that you want to make for them. You know, they don't want any big flouncy dresses and cute vests and things that you think are cute. They want torrid and Abercrombie and Fitch and Aeropostale. That's what they want. They don't want what you're making. But I did sew quite a bit for my 16-year-olds, but most likely formal dresses and special occasion things, and it was my pleasure to do so. You know, but those, yeah, I have sewn for 16-year-olds. Oh, won't stop. As for what's been going on in the workshop this week, I know everybody knows about that damn COVID I had. But I started to get my sojo back. I spent, like, I guess the first part of this week from Friday to Friday just sitting here at this table and staring off into space. I mean, I had a lot of brain fog, and it was very, I needed some quiet, and I still wasn't quite ready to sew for a little while. And eventually I put everything back and cleaned things up and finished some. I did a lot of little handwork and got rid of some projects that had been hanging around for a while. And after that, I started feeling ready to get back to my life, which is, you know, a little sewing every morning between Monday and Saturday, and then Sunday, no sewing, and maybe I just got back into my schedule. So I did pull 2 things this week out of my bag of things that have been already cut out. Now look, y'all, I got more than this bag here. I got more than this bag of things. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 buckets, 66 quart buckets of items that are already cut and ziplocked and with all their everything in it that's needed to complete the outfit. Oh yeah, you all know who I am. So anyway, but one thing I did get from being ill is that my love for sewing didn't go by the wayside. I had to recover from being ill, but since I've been 5 years old, this has been a pretty good hobby because I have consistently loved it and not felt like I was going to give it up, and would return to the hobby. So I think it's worth it. Okay, so I've only been working on one shirt one style shirt the past 2 days. I haven't cut anything else out, and I have a little bit of a haul. Okay, so this is the assembly line oversized shirt. Get close so you can see it. This is not my first time making this shirt. I made it in that brilliant blue material that I love so much. That is, it's over, y'all. I don't have anything else with it in it. No. And so I made it with that. And in that, I did that element when I had all those buttons, because I wanted to use all those blue buttons up. I did it in that, and I did the pockets. Now on this version, I eliminated the pockets. I think they're a nice look, but I don't think they're very functional for me. This is my phone case. I'm recording on my phone. It can't fit in those pockets. So this time when I made these two versions of the assembly line shirt, I just eliminated the pockets. I think it's a nice look, but I didn't find them particularly functional for me. So I just made them separately. So these shirts are fresh off the sewing machine. They do not have buttonholes yet, because I'm gonna look through my buttonhole stash and see if I have one. I know I have multicolored buttons that I can do a multicolor effect, but I think the size might be too big. And then the shirt I'm going to show you first. When I went to Oversized, if you saw that video, I bought bags of the frames to make what you call it, covered buttons. So we'll see if I can go in that direction, because I do have the material left over from the pockets, so I can cover them up. Okay, first things first, I did that assembly line in this beautiful lemon colored cotton. And I want to talk to you about the sleeve, the placket on the sleeve. So I really love the pattern. I do. But the sleeve opening, I mean, there's such detail, you know, collar, head, collar, a yoke loop, a menswear finish right there, pleating. It's just such a beautifully constructed, tailored type of shirt that I'm very surprised about the cuff. The cuff is simply, you cut a slit in the armhole sleeve, and then you're supposed to stitch under like a triangle shape as the opening. And it just seemed a little, I don't know, it just doesn't match how tailored the shirt is. I did it in the blue, and it, even with the pressing and everything, it just seemed a little skimpy. That's it, skimpy. So on this shirt, I decided I was going to take some of my beautiful grosgrain ribbon, and I sewed it in the space of that little slit, and turned it out to make kind of a placket. And I'm going to stitch a square on the very top here, but with instead of yellow, I'm going to use this peacock blue on the top, so it's not seen, to stitch it down at the top of the placket. And it's the only thing disappointing about this shirt pattern. I mean, it's easy to construct. It has a nice silhouette, but I don't like how they did the cuff opening. It seems like you could take the time and make a nice placket, like a men's shirt placket on there. So I substituted ribbon and did a form of it. So we'll see. Now, I made the same pattern again in this Alexander, is it Henry or Garcia? No, I think Garcia is the Deadheads, the group. I think it's Henry. This beautiful material, I did it with that. That's another reason I didn't bother with the stitching of the pockets. I doubt you'd see it past this unbelievable fabric. Anyway, so I did the same thing. I used some grosgrain ribbon to create a placket. And in this case, I don't think you'll see it. Will you see it? No, in this case, I turned it inside and you won't see it. With the other one, I turned it outside because I really like that ribbon. So once again, same thing, same attention to detail, like the pleat in the back, the little loop, the wonderful collar. And I just think they're great. I think you can wear them open, you can wear them jeans, skirt, leggings, especially leggings. They are an oversized shirt. They are going to hit you like at the top of your thighs. And I just think they're really nice patterns. So that's all I did this week as far as sewing, because I was just getting my sojo back and taking less naps, walking longer, going to bed earlier to recover from this, and taking my supplements. So that's it as far as construction. Oh, no? Now, okay. I did get a delivery from Temu. I will spare you that it didn't have anything to do with sewing, but I can give you some feedback from the last Temu video I made. The needles, let me go get them so I don't make a mistake. Now, the only feedback that I have that's not positive was, you know how excited, well, if you saw the Temu for Crafters video, you know how excited I was. I know this is making a crazy noise. Hold on. Well, I'll just talk about this. These needles, supposedly, for people who have trouble threading their needles, they have a little catch at the side so that you can you can run the thread along the side of the needle and it catches it in and you're ready to sew. Now, only problem is it catches the fabric. You can't, I personally have tried all the different sizes, and in each time it catches in the fabric and I can't get it through the fabric. So I stand by that. I've tried every single needle and it doesn't go through the thread. It doesn't go through the material. So you end up having to try and back it out or unhook it if it catches in the material. So I know, $1.18. What did you expect? Now, if you just want to buy people needle holder, the teak container is lovely. It's very elegant. So if for $1.18, if you want to buy this needle thing from Temu, and then buy the appropriate needles for them, if you're giving like a sewing gift to a friend, then it's a wonderful value. The wood is wonderful. The needles, not so much. Now, remember, that was also the problem with the more expensive set that I had bought, not from Temu, months and months ago. It had a beautiful case. All of the needles worked, but they did not have the function. You had to thread the needles, and the needles were a substantial size. So, oh, let me see if I have one. Hold on. Okay, so this is the original set that I bought, and it wasn't from Temu. It was advertised as needles that you could thread, that you could hook into. They didn't. They sent you these rather large needles, substantial. They do a very good job, but they're not tiny, and you actually have to thread them through the hole. There's no, I kept on trying to find, well, where exactly on this did it just catch on? So I think that this is the leftover thing from a campaign that wasn't quite right. Same beautiful case. They gave me a ton of beautiful needles in there, but they are not the ones that you can just, they have to be threaded from the, through the loop, through the eye of the needle. These significantly cheaper, like $1.18. I can't remember how much. I will look up in the past to figure out how much I paid for those. And in this case, you cannot get the needles through the material to do handwork. I was very disappointed again. So, you know, sometimes things just don't work out. But in the array of all the things I bought, this and another thing I bought that the plastic wasn't substantial, all in all, that haul was pretty good. Yesterday I stopped by Ping's because I am looking for my prizes to put in my gold ping bags that are going to be part of my reversible challenge. So 10 of the prizes are going to be 4-yard length pieces from Ping's. So I found some really wonderful things yesterday when I went to Ping's. So I'm getting my bags ready. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm getting my bags ready. So I think I'm gonna have 10 bags from Ping's, plus I have my sponsorship from Pattern Fantastique and Charm Patterns. So there'll be some cute prizes. I'm gonna make it, it's gonna be very low tech, y'all. It's gonna be very, very simple. I'm gonna pull the names out of Fishbowl once you register, and then I'm gonna mail you the prizes. Alrighty, so that is what's going on as far as my latest haul. That's all I got, and it's a wonderful Friday. I'm feeling so much better. I hope you're doing well in your world and you're getting a chance to work and sew and be happy. All right, take care. We'll see you next Friday.